All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Chop It Up. I'm Aaron.
I'm Bond.
And we got a special guest today, my boy Will Adams, man. Independent filmmaker, good dude. Been knowing this dude 10 years now. Been knowing him since I started working with him. But
10 years?
It's been 10 years, bro. This to 11.
Damn.
This will be 11, yeah. That's crazy, right?
Nah.
Time be flying.
That's how time works.
I just was thinking about it. I was like, damn, how old you is now?
67.
Damn, like Kevin Hart did over 30. Damn. It's like shit. Time be flying, man. But yeah, got another episode today, man. So we want to talk about support today, but we just want to get into a little bit about your like background and like who you are and what you do. Tell them about like, you know, your independent filmmaking journey. Just a little brief.
You just told him I'm an independent
I mean, yeah, but you know, like, I knew he was gonna do this.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew he was gonna do this.
He's like, here's Will Adams, he's an independent filmmaker. Yeah, tell him about your independent filmmaker.
Like, just tell them a little bit about you and, you know what I'm saying, what you got out right now that they can go look at.
Well, y'all can watch Sex Ain't Love. Step Off the Block, Aaron's and Step Off the Block.
Okay.
The website is lokekey.com, which shows all the work where you can just touch the posters and it take you straight to the work. But anyway, back to what you were saying.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So tell us a little about you. No questions. Like, hey, Will, so how was it working with me? You know? Yeah.
No, honestly, I really want to know what made you like put me in Step Ain't I was gonna say Step Ain't Love.
It's crazy.
Step Off the Block.
He the star of the movie. So it's wild. He crazy.
Yeah, and I was a star of the movie. I ain't never acted before, but this man just put me in that joint.
Him the star. Everybody, it ain't him. Aaron.
But he had the look that I wanted for the particular character. We were working with somebody else, and they kind of fell through. And I wasn't brainstorming, and he just walked in front of me. What's up, Will? I was like, hey, can you be in my movie? He's like, well, I don't really know if I. No. It's cool.
I hope I don't sound like that.
You can do it. But how you know I can do it? I said, trust me, you can do it. You can read, right? Yeah. All right, you can do it.
Like a little bit, not.
and he knocked it out. He was really good at it.
And it was cool. I'm not even gonna lie.
You didn't see it, right?
I didn't see it, y'all. I didn't see it.
How you didn't see it? You knew I was coming.
And it was in the movie theater.
You haven't seen any of my movies?
87 movie theater twice.
Hold on. Wait. So when you were dropping all these movies, I was back at school.
No.
This is before.
It
was.
You was
in high school.
Yeah.
Oh, I was a different man in high school.
Oh, but also, they're still out where you can see them. You ain't seen
I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch them. Trust me.
It's too late.
Man, talk about support, bro.
Yeah, this was.
Damn, you know what I'm saying? We talking about this guy today, though.
I guess we gotta change the topic.
Nah, for real. But that was a cool experience, though. Like, it actually, I'll be thinking about stuff. Maybe that's helped me be in front of cameras. Like, we doing that. It's not so weird for me since I've done it with you. I just recently did it with you last year.
Oh, Tubi movie.
Yeah, Tubi movie. We just did that one. Check that one out. It's like I kind of get a little more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because when me and him first started, it was awkward because I'm like, now we doing something different. I don't have no lines to go against, but we kind of got on that kind of fast, which is cool. It's crazy how doors open.
It was like 50 videos until I started.
Oh yeah. It was definitely an awkward phase for a minute.
Well, I think that once you start doing it and once you get comfortable and you forget about that, that's the whole element you got to forget about. See, Absolutely. When you're on my set, you got to worry about me. You don't even worry about that. I know you didn't say it because I'm quick to say, that's not it. Even though 90% of the time, 90, not 100, but 90% of the time he was on his mark.
Okay.
And even though that time when we were with Tisha, he was like, hey, didn't you think your name was that too? It say Leisha. She was like, my name's Melissa. I'm like, no, it's Leisha. It's Leisha? I'm like, you read script. And then he's like, did you say it? We had a whole outtake about it.
Legit.
But the whole thing is when you got somebody yelling at you like, that's not the line. Or give it more feeling, it's hard, but it was easy with him.
Okay.
It was
what was cool about that was you allowed me to like kind of rephrase the lines. I didn't have to go word for word. I kind of put my own spin, but it still delivered.
Yeah, it's a suggestion, but as long as you give me what I want.
Yeah.
Now you can't just, if I say, hey, the line is walk through the door, and you're like, man, I'm about to go drink me a pop.
Right.
That,
It's not-
he was like, I'm about to flip, I'm about to pass through this, spot, right? However you phrase it, as long as it still hit the same mark. So, it was easy. It was easy with him. Some people, I can't really say no names because, it'd be putting them on blast. I really don't care about it, but I'm trying to be
You're trying to be a better person.
No, not a better person. Just different. Different.
This guy.
Yeah, because I get a lot of flack from people like, you should be nicer. I'm like, ugh.
What would you say the hardest thing is about being an independent filmmaker?
The hardest thing now,
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing then or now.
Then, like when you first started, what was something you really?
Well, the hardest thing that happened. The hardest thing when I first started was getting people to show up and not directing people. People, when you get people in front of the camera, they have to follow one person because you can't have an idea, you can't have an idea, and I have an idea, and then you two clash, and then I'm like, well, that's not my idea either.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everybody has to listen to that one person. That one person tells them what to do, what mark to stand on, all that. Because when you have the actors coming in there doing everything, it's not a fine-tuned machine anymore. It's more like a disaster because everybody is actually, like I said, walking this way, walking that way, getting ready to kiss, but they should be fighting. It's like, hold on, y'all gotta listen to the director. So back then, that my first movie, Kidnap, that's the one thing that I learned. I learned that you have to direct your actors. And I show proof for that when I did My Enemy's Son, because one of the actors, he didn't say a line. It wouldn't deliver right out of his mouth. Okay. He said it right, but it wouldn't deliver out of his mouth. So I told him to say it differently. And he said, well, I think I like it the way it was written in the script. I said, I do too, because I wrote it. Mm-hmm. But you're going to say it this way. He said, but no, I don't want to. I said, how about we don't do the movie at all? Then he delivered the line. And then later on when he saw the movie, he was like, you know what, you was right. I'm like, you have to trust the director. Mm-hmm. So I think now the hardest thing is, I don't want to say financing, because financing is just me saving the money from the other movies that make money. But actors have different attitudes when they working with whoever, depending on what you tell them. If I tell them, I say, I'm making a movie, I'm not sure where it's gonna go, but I can guarantee you we're gonna have a screening in the theater.
Right.
Okay, cool. But then Bond come in there and be like, yo, Netflix is on my heels. They talking about they gonna give me a deal after I finish this movie. Now everybody lining up to be in Bond's movie, and Bond is lying. Bond saying he got a movie coming out and everything, and he don't even have to pay anybody. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I say I got a movie coming out, and granted, some people I don't have to pay. Like Aaron said, he didn't have to pay. I pay him anyway. But they are waiting in front of me. They're like, all right, well. And then, but see, when we on set, how long we stay on set? 2-3 hours? Right. We on Bond set for 12 hours. Yeah, and nobody getting paid. Okay. Nobody getting paid. And that's deep. That's different. Mm-hmm. That's deep. And when you think about it from that perspective, that's the hard thing, because everybody wants to get paid and the financing is there, but then people attitudes, and the minute somebody show up late, one person show up late, next shoot, everybody show up late. Yeah. But y'all getting paid. Yeah. No. You remember I say his name.
Oh my God, he name dropping on this.
I know. I
remember him. We'll cut that out. All
right, so yeah, man, today's conversation gonna be about like support. Like, what does support mean to y'all?
To us or to me?
Just like, we'll start with Bond and then we just work our way around everybody else.
Oh, well. All right, so I can steal some of his stuff. Cool.
I would think support is kind of different for certain people. For me, it kind of changed because at first I was in a mood where I wanted support from everybody. If I tried something, I wanted everybody to just wholeheartedly believe in everything I was doing. But I don't really fully care for support so much because I know, like, the things that we're doing now, like we started YouTube. I know not everybody believes that's what's going to work. Yeah. Or even when I was competing, not everybody thought that, oh, you're going to be the best. I just don't look for support anymore for certain people, even the people closest to me.
No, I agree.
I look at it different. I thought I was steal some of your stuff. I don't like your stuff. I don't like your stuff at all. So there's people out there that support you
Okay.
wholeheartedly. A lot of times we will focus on those people who are not supporting us, and we'll be like, please support me. And if they're not supporting you, it's cool, because this person over here is like, man, I love your work. Really? Cool. But please support me. You've given all your energy to this person who could care less.
Okay.
And you're on your knees, but this right, because you was just talking about, well, I'm not looking for support. There are people out there that support you. Those are the people you're supposed to be focusing the energy on. Those people who don't support you, they're not worth your time. That's how I think about that's what I think about when I think about support, because Lawrence E. Johnson Jr., I can say his name, I ain't saying nothing bad about him. But, he used to complain to me about how people be on his page talking, and they'll see his work and they see him in person and be like, man, I see you doing stuff. He's like, no, they don't say nothing on my page. I said, bro, you don't waste your time on them. You waste your time on the people who are supporting. The people who are giving you positive reinforcement, you keep them in a chokehold.
You give them your time.
Yeah, those people right there, you close the door. Because they're not going to either they're not going to ever come, but it's some people that be like, hey, Will, you still making movies? Never seen none of them. I've been making movies forever. Ain't seen one of them. You still make movies?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, okay then. Like, they don't care. They don't care what you making.
Legit.
They just want to know. They trying to say, they want me to be like, nah, man, I gave that up. Oh, straight up, what makes you give it up? I'm like, oh, you want to see me fail?
Yeah,
all right, cool. You focus on those people who support you. That's it. All right, Aaron.
Now, 100%, like, just to touch back on what you just said, I heard somebody say that you can get 1 million yeses, but you hear the one no the loudest. You know what I'm saying? That people are focused on that more than they focus on the million that's showing all the love. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with that. With support, with me, I don't expect it from nobody, but I accept it. Whoever want to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go around with the expectation, like, you supposed to support me because we family. Like, they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is blessed with free will. So it's like, you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? But it do kind of like suck when you don't get that support from like the ones that's closest to you. It sucks. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, once you accept that and just be okay with it, you get peace from it.
It'd be hard to be okay with it, but because some people that don't know me, they wholeheartedly be looking for me. My family, made another movie. I'm like, I thought you supposed to, because my family, I got enough family to fill up the theater, 200 seats. You know what I'm saying? But when we had the screening, I think 3 of my family members was there. My mother, my sister, my father. My father dipped out before the movie started. So really 2. You know what I'm saying? So all those people supported me. And I look at the footage from Sex Ain't Love when we had the screening, all those people came out. They came out and I was like, I don't know that person. Okay, that was my cousin. Who was that? And it's a beautiful thing when people who don't know you be like, oh man, and then they come out, that was a dope movie, man. Oh my God. And I was like, that's a good feeling because they support. Let me know when you making something. Here's my email address, email me. Let me follow you on Facebook. And then I do something else. And then, I was at your screening and the Sex Ain't Love. You remember me? I do. Give me a hug. I'm about to go watch this. This better be funny. It's going to be funny. That's how.
Yeah.
But like when you made that first movie, you said there was one person in there. Did that not discourage you on making another movie? What pushed you to make a whole nother movie when you knew only one person came?
Because I looked at all my mistakes when I watched that movie on the screen. And I said, I did this wrong, I did this wrong, I did this wrong. Plus, when I was telling people about my movie, I said, I got a movie. Everybody said, you made a movie? I said, yeah, I made a movie. Oh, that's crazy. But you gonna come see it? You made a movie? So what I did was the second time around, now I'm putting out fillers on it, because this is when Facebook was starting to get hot, putting fillers on Facebook. Us behind the scenes shots of us shooting.
Okay.
So now you see me doing it. You don't see the video, you don't see the actual footage, but you see me doing it. So now I'm intriguing you. It's like I'm cooking a cake and you smell it. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, damn, what kind of cake is that? It's caramel, straight up. Caramel cake.
Yeah.
So
kind of touch on that, like, because I hate when people they don't really support you, but when they start to see you get some like you say, smelling the cake, they seeing what you're doing, making good progress. All of a sudden, here they come. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man,
that's rough, bro.
That's hard to deal with because it's like you, especially when it comes to certain people. If you've been seeing me and like seeing what I've been doing, and now all of a sudden you want to come be a part of it, that's hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if it's that, bro. It's the whole thing of I have a brand new movie out, and all of a sudden Bond says, "Hey, how you doing? How can I audition for your movie?" You haven't seen any of my work. You just see the traction. You don't see none of the work. You don't see none of the effort. You haven't even seen you don't even know if the movie is good. But how can I audition to be in your next project? Don't you want to know if I'm good or not? Yeah. Have you seen any of my work? No, I haven't seen any of your work. But you see all this traction on Facebook or Instagram, and you running behind that. That's the thing that's rough. That's how I met with. I was on WGN. As I'm on WGN, he inboxed me on Messenger, and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna be like one of them jerks that don't respond to people. Then he talked about we met, and then I was like, you want to be an actor? Okay, I got this little small role for you on the short. And he boo-booed the bed. The bed. So, and that's me giving him a chance. I'm like, you know what? I need some space between them type of people because it might be somebody out there that's dope, but I wouldn't ask to work with somebody if I haven't seen their work. I don't care how fine she look, how dope dude is as a model or whatever, but if I don't know how you perform, I'm not going to ask you to be in none of my stuff. I have to actually see what you're capable of. So I'll know that I can work with you. That's just my 4K. Now, there are good actors out there that tell me, they suggest whoever, but I'm like, they better be good. But, other than that, I'll take a suggestion. But the support, we about to cut off. I see your hand. I'm sorry, but the support, it's just crazy how people, they see the end result. They at the finish line. Yeah. I used to call them finish line hoes. Because they at the finish line, oh yeah, you did it. Like, you didn't even give me a bottle of water when I was running my first lap. Yeah. Now I'm at the finish line running through the tape, you're like, yeah, I know you could. Yeah. Really? I mean, I guess they had the same role as an agent or a manager. Like, man, that was a dope movie. Here's my card.
Yeah. But some people just want it for their benefit, you know what I'm saying? They only want to hop on it once it gets hot, you know what I'm saying?
They only see the end result.
Yeah, they only see the end result. They don't see the work. And some do see the work and just be like, oh, he crazy, he ain't doing nothing. They don't understand, like, no, I'm really trying to get somewhere with this. Like, I'm showing up, putting in the work. They don't look at that. They just want to know, how can I be down? You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to tell you, the one thing I love that Messenger does now is, Bond sent you a message. Do you want to reply? No. No.
Say it's over with.
Spam. Mark it spam.
That's true, man. So, how do y'all show support to people, How does that work for y'all? What does that look like for y'all?
I show support a lot more now, especially if let's just say I have a friend that's starting something of their own, like they start a clothing brand or something like that. I will reach out and say, oh, you're doing a great job. If you want to go on like a pod or something like that, just to show your brand off, we can talk about it and put your name out there, we can. But I was definitely one of those people before that didn't care, didn't really show support. Yeah. I was definitely one of those guys.
Still are.
Until I...
that was good.
I'm growing. I'm trying to change. I'm growing.
I know I got shorts too. Like 2-3 minutes.
I got you. Listen. But I'm growing. I'm trying to become someone that's more supportive because now that I started doing this, now I'm starting to realize what support really is. Or people that show support, people that don't.
Yeah, you don't.
See, that's a good thing, though. That's a good thing. But that's a good thing, though. You have to be able to look at yourself and recognize your wrongs to be better. So that's a good thing.
Perfect.
Yeah, none of us are.
People show support. I'm like, that was perfect. I don't know. You couldn't ask like, man, that was dope. Like, wow, you must have scripted that, boy. I didn't even think you was gonna do something like that.
I was gonna blur my face out.
Well, support for me I'm here to support you guys.
For sure. Appreciate that.
Restaurants, I buy. I spend money. I show up, but support begets support. Now, I'm not gonna continue to support you and you're not supporting nobody but yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
That's just me. So support gets support. And that's how I weigh it. I mean, I've always put forth, I'm always the first person to try to support. And then when it comes to my turn, nobody supports. So then down the line, I'm like, okay, I cut you off, cut you off, cut you off, cut you off, cut you off. I didn't cut off a whole bunch of people. And all of a sudden, hey, I got something going on. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll be there. And what happened? Some things came up. Same thing that happened. Remember when you didn't show up to mine? Same thing. Crazy, right? It'd be the same thing.
I guess I'm a real firm believer in treat people how you want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? So I really try to handle people the way I want to be handled. Like whatever they got going on, I support it. You know what I'm saying? Like I always try to show love, and then I always try to like you say, comment like something inspirational to keep them going. Like keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. You know, always like even with you. Because like. Not to say like you the first person I show support to, I don't want to say that, but like with your projects, I've always been like 100%, like whatever you need from me, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to rewatch, or read this script, I'm down to do it, but I get that same thing in return as well, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I call him for, he's always been there to like help me out, you know what I'm saying? So
take a toilet up.
Yeah, legit. Just put it in the toilet. But yeah, things like that, but that's so true. You do have to be careful who you showing support to, because you don't want to just be giving them all the support and they ain't giving you nothing in return. That's not a even exchange,
Well, let me cut you off real quick about that. And I mean, sometimes some people can't, but when people are being malicious.
Exactly. Who's genuine. And
right. So some people like, I can't. My baby. My baby was being born, bro. I get it. But you got people got malicious behavior. They're like, you made a movie. Man, it was this producer, director, not producer, director. He was in the audience, and while he was in the audience, before the movie started, oh yeah, I'm coming to see your movie. I'm like, okay, because he had a short film, and I saw his film before. So while I'm sitting in the theater behind him, he trying to dog the movie, even though the movie is about dogging bad movies.
Right.
2 movies about dogging bad movies. So he was trying to talk to these girls and trying to dog it out. They were like, shh, shh. So then when it was over with, oh man, that was dope, bro. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was behind you. What you mean? I was behind you. No, but it was good. So yeah, all right. But I heard from somebody else, a very good source, that he's a clown anyway. So there's that. Yeah. But people give you fake support. Mm-hmm. They do. It's another guy that made a sketch. It was bad. He said, hey, Will, what do you think? I said, it's bad. Now, I'm not going to tell you everything I said because it was not going to be nice. But I told him it was bad. But I'm telling you, it's bad not as somebody who hating on you, but somebody who can tell you how to fix it and make it better. Everybody else told me it was good. I said, they're not your friend. They're not your friend. If they telling you something good is bad, they're not your friend. Mm-hmm. They lying to you. And if you want to accept the lie and you cool with the lie, have at it. Yeah. And after that, he never sent me anything else.
Yeah. Some people can't recognize the love and the truth. Like I'm literally telling you this because like I want you to do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's hard. Mm-hmm. That's a hard pill to swallow. A lot of people don't want to accept that because nobody wants to hear bad news. Someday they don't want to hear critiques.
I wanted to, before I let the world see it, I want my boy, whoever, to tell me, yo, man, this ain't it.
No, for real.
Like, if I can't see it myself. Now, I can see it myself. I shot a short film a while ago, and I started cutting it together. I was like, this ain't it. This ain't it. And I stopped it. And I ended it. I'm like, I can't, because it didn't look good. Mm-hmm. And I told the people I want to shoot it again, but I said, it's none of your fault. It's my fault. Mm-hmm. I recognize the flaws. It's not like, oh, everything I do is gold. No, everything I do is not gold. Right. But I recognize it. And sometimes Aaron was watching something. He said, yeah, I don't really understand. I'm like, really? Okay. I'm not going to try to explain it to you because it's supposed to be self-explanatory. Yeah. I should be able to Show it to you, you understand it right away. So now I do it again. So okay, that makes more sense now.
Yeah, because you went straight to a reshoot. I'm like, damn, you just shot the whole thing.
Yeah, it ain't no okay. Let me. Anytime, well, somebody's like, oh, I know what he was trying to do. If they know what you're trying to do, that means you didn't do it. Because that means this person that don't know what you're trying to do, just sitting there, just trying to enjoy the film. You know, they like, what happened?
Yeah,
I don't get it. And people sitting there, because and with Tubi movie, the first scene, people confused. They real confused because your son is 70 and y'all 20. You know what I'm saying? Well, you didn't see the movie though. But
I'm gonna see it
he's
today.
spamming that.
but you know, and then, so they was like, what? So then the credits roll past, and then the part with Damon and David come on, and then they tuned in now because they like, oh, it's that kind of movie. I use the Pulp Fiction font, all that. So you know, the first scene of Tubi movie, people are confused because they expect to see. They see two adults, but they see two adults in their 20s. Then they see they have a son that's like 70 years old. They're like, huh?
Right.
They're confused. But as the movie goes on, everybody understands because people ain't understanding Tubi movie is basically what everybody talking about online, which is Tubi movie.
Yeah.
So the support is support.
No, I feel that.
You just got a certain level of passion for it where you're ready to, if it's a little bit wrong, you're willing to reshoot the whole thing. A lot of people, let's say as a filmmaker, they make a movie, but let's just say they're doing it for money. They're like, oh, I'm just gonna dish it out, whatever. I'm not gonna reshoot the entire thing just because one thing wrong.
Well, see, the thing is, at my level, I can't afford a mistake because I will be cited for that. So when you look at somebody like Quentin Tarantino, it's a mistake in this film. So people gonna say that's art. If I do it, he messed up. He don't know what he's doing. So I have to have it close to perfect as possible. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be perfect, but it's gonna be as close to perfect as possible where you can be like, wow, this is like one of the movies that's in the cinema.
Yeah.
There ain't no mistakes in it. It might be a mistake in it that I didn't catch, but if whatever mistake that I can catch, I'm catching them all. I'm not letting nothing ride.
Absolutely.
A lot of independent filmmakers, they let it ride. And I think it's disrespectful to the fans or future viewers that might watch their project because they're like, how they got that microphone in the shot? Oh, you ain't seen the trailer. Okay, never mind.
Yes, man. But I got a question for y'all. What's the time?
Show, bro. You got a question for us, huh?
Damn, I you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna answer it too. Don't do me.
I gotta watch these movies.
Hey, Bond, we guess.
Oh my God, this dude. What's the time that y'all like were going through something and y'all wanted support but didn't have it? How did you feel one, and how did you keep pushing through to accomplish whatever you was trying to accomplish?
For my fight, I was cutting weight. No one in my family really understands the process of cutting weight, how hard it is, or why I'm fighting in general. They're like, oh, you don't need to do that in the first place. But I want to fight. So I'm in here cutting about 20 pounds that week. That's the week I was cutting weight. Y'all were helping me. Y'all like, I was struggling. Lips dehydrated. And I'm in the house, and you'll see like my sister, my mom, everybody be like, oh, you don't need to do this in the first place. Why are you cutting in the first place? Here, drink this. You can just do that for a little bit. Knowing I can't do none of that. I have to make this certain amount of weight. The only reason it was just like, just that positive reinforcement. Like, I know I only have one more day for this. I only have 2 more days. This is what I really want. I know I'm gonna struggle now, but it'll pay off later. And it ended up paying off. I just have to tell myself that. Because no one in the house, they kept saying, go eat something. You don't need to do this. It's just a fight. You don't have to do it. You just reschedule. I didn't want to reschedule.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's why I go back, like, you don't need support from everybody. But
Absolutely.
I don't know.
I get it. I mean, for me, I don't know. I haven't had that happen where I wanted support from some, I guess, family. Because I think one day I had a short film and I showed my aunt and she was like, oh, that was nice. So and her brother showed up, my uncle. And when he showed up, she was like, show him your movie. I said, he don't want to see my movie. She said, yes, he do, don't you? No, I don't. That made me laugh so hard. But I wasn't mad about him not, because he was honest.
Yeah.
He was honest. You don't want to support me? Cool. I guess I got it from Jay-Z. If you don't if you don't like my rhyme, pay me no mind. Change the channel. So, you know, I think, I don't know, I don't look for the support like that. Because people, I make the work, people come out to see. That's it, that's all.
Yeah.
And I'm blessed. I'm gonna say I'm blessed to that because people don't have to show up. But I feel like I'm blessed when people show up. So, and it usually be people I don't know, except for Vaughn. I know Vaughn, but you know, it be people I don't know to show up. So when I see all them faces, like, well, thank you for showing up.
Right.
You could have been anywhere in the world.
That's so true.
So that's love.
I think I'm kind of the same, bro. Like I don't really look for the support, but it's always nice to have it, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But I never look for it because it's like, I don't want to go around with that expectation like you're supposed to, because I'm always going to get let down. You know what I'm saying? So I move as I hope for the best, but I expect the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm legit just going into it. Let me just get to work. You know what I'm saying? They'll see it later. They'll see it, you know, they'll see it. I can't worry about I got to worry about staying on this process,
And
continuing.
if they don't, they don't.
Yeah, they don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, in those moments, it do be lame and like kind of shitty to see them going so hard for other people, the people that you want to go hard for you. You seeing them do all this stuff, you seeing them repost people's stuff and all this kind of stuff, but they don't do that to you. And that's okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I would love that, but it's like, hey, it's okay if you don't. I'm not expecting you to do that because you don't have to. Nobody owes you anything, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I move with it, you know? Yeah. Just keeping that, like, I guess you could say tunnel vision. Like, I try to maintain that. And it's a hard thing to do, but it's just like, hey, just keep doing, just keep going. Like, you just keep going. That's what goes through my head.
It goes back to that point of you can't worry about who ain't supporting. You got to worry about the people that support.
I 100% agree with that.
Because when you start worrying about the people who ain't supporting you, you really worried about, you put your energy into them. And these people over here, they got your back. And then they like, why he not paying attention to us? We got a t-shirt with his name on it. And it's like, and these people over here like, man, hey man, can I eat my sandwich? Like, bro, like, don't you want to see my movie? No, I don't. Oh. Okay.
That's so true, man. Why do you think we like that? Why do we focus more on something negative when we getting all this positive?
Man, it's
over here.
It's really crazy because that's how the world works. You don't see nothing positive in the world get a spotlight on it. You see all negative.
Yeah.
Just think about what's going on with this president that's in the White House right now. Whatever negative he does, the news just slaps in the front. You don't hear nothing about anybody doing anything positive.
Yeah.
You don't see nothing online, and I can't say it's the algorithm because the algorithm does what the algorithm do. But at the same time, I get kitty videos on Instagram and I get fight videos on Instagram. On Twitter, I just get whatever.
Yeah,
but
Twitter be a wild beast.
It's just people support. People are quick to say, "Ooh, that's a fight."
Man, quick.
Take their phones out.
But if a man and a woman holding hands and kissing, nobody, you're like, man, I don't want to see that.
Right.
But if a kid playing baseball, catching a ball for the first time, get him out of here. But a fight, two girls,
man, be happy too.
Man, look. Take her shirt off. Take her shirt off.
Man.
Like, that's how they be. That's the support that you get. Like, oh man, I want to see that.
But all them videos go viral. All the crazy stuff go viral. And it be so crazy to me. Like, some of these social media platforms block you from posting something because you said, like, fuck. But they posting all this killings and people getting beat up, real
shot.
I'll be like, what is going on? Like,
how can I not? I can't complain about something with an expletive. I can't complain that way. But somebody just got shot in the head. They showed themselves offing themselves on camera. Like, pow. Bleeding out. I'm like, hold on. I don't understand.
It'd be crazy.
You're in Facebook jail. I'm like, how?
You'll see hundreds and hundreds of people liking those same photos. Though.
Yeah.
Those same videos. I like it.
They always go viral. People love, like, I guess it's true what they say, like, people love misery. Like, misery loves company.
Misery loves company.
Yeah,
people like to see people doing worse than they are.
Exactly. All the time. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why you have to be careful with the whole like fake support, because you got people out here that'll see you finna fall off the cliff, but they want you to fall because they fail. You know what I'm saying? They won't give you the game to take this path. You know what I'm saying?
Fall off the cliff like, no, one more step. You down here with me? How you doing?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
We together. We cool.
And that's crazy. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, here on Let's Chop It Up, man, we like to do like a mental health check. Like, how you feeling right now?
I got a little gas.
A little gas in the
system? A little gas. But I think it's because I'm hungry.
Well, I ain't asked about the gut, man. I'm talking about
you said, mental health. Like,
yeah, you feel
but
me?
I'm mentally thinking about farting.
Gonna put it right back in there.
Yeah, I'm cool. I think I'm cool. I do a lot of, I can't say I do a lot of self-help books, but I do a lot of reflecting. Like when I'm not listening to nothing, when I'm just in the room silent, I do a lot of reflecting and seeing how I can do things differently. And then I self-correct. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm cool. I'm not sad. I'm a little stressed about my daughter going to school because it's just because she's going away. Plus now I just got this big old stack of cash I got to keep coming up with for the next 4 years. Yeah, so I'm a little stressed about that. But other than that, I think I'm cool.
Yeah,
I think I'm cool. Oh, my bad. He was talking to you.
That
was good. That was good.
I was gonna go somewhere else too. Like, what's something that, like, you kind of touched on it already. I wanted to say, like, what's something that you do that keeps you grounded, like to keep yourself in a good mental headspace?
I think. Well, some people might call it meditation. I don't meditate because meditation means sitting in one spot, eyes closed, just being.
Breathing. Yeah.
But when I move around whatever I'm doing, and I don't have nothing going on where I can hear, even though my thoughts block out everything else. I start replaying everything and seeing how I could have done things different. So that's with everything. Yeah. That's with personal, that's with movies, that's with myself. Like if I worked out and I hurt myself when I worked out, I'm like, what did I do differently? I said, it was too heavy. Got it. So, it's just like a lot of self-reflecting because you can't lie to you. You can try.
Yeah.
That's so true.
But you can't lie to you. You can say, you know what, I'm a good person, but you really not. Mm-hmm. But, you can't lie to you. And once you understand and realize, once people understand and realize that, they'll stop lying to others.
Yeah.
Because usually the lie comes from within and it spills out into the world. Like, I'm the best person you can ever see. Bond, I'm the best. Mm-hmm. And you're like, no, you're not. You're close to the worst, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you keep yourself honest and then you just do a lot of self-reflecting, for me, it's not for everybody, but for me, because I don't try to be right. I just try to be great. And I always tell people that I like being wrong more than I like being right because if I'm wrong, that means I learned something.
Yeah.
Right.
So, that's me.
I like that. That's a good takeaway.
This week I've been pretty good, but I know as a person, I'm like really big in my head. So I always think about things that can go wrong, failing, what other people think of it. Because they reached out for a fight for August 9th, I was telling you about. Rather than just, I already know I'm prepared, I've been training, I trust everything I've been doing, I'm always worried, what if I lose? What if I'm not ready? What if my gas tank don't make it? What if I don't make weight? I've never blew weight before, but I'm like, what if I can't do it? I'm always thinking about things that are going wrong. And I was pushing off accepting it. But I ended up accepting it today because I kind of just had the positive reflection. I'm just thinking I just have to take action. I'd rather just take action and accept it rather than, because all these few weeks lead up to the fight, I'm gonna have thoughts coming to my head, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. But I'd rather take action than not do it at all.
Well, with you, you're like, what if this, what if that? What if you do? What if you make it? What if you do win? And if you don't win, so what? Yeah. We ain't gonna win every fight. Just as you saw, my first movie flopped. It flopped. I ain't gonna say flop, but nobody showed up for the screen. It was just me That's how it feels being by yourself. Ooh, this real. Ooh, this is really. But you know, as long as you know you're doing your best, that's the only thing that really should matter.
Yeah.
Because when you get in your head about all the stuff that you just said, it stunts your growth. Because you can't worry about none of that. And Aaron told me that y'all work out with no music and none of that. It's the same thing with all the stuff that you got going on. When you just stay in your head in a positive way, not in a negative way, just you there and you like, man, I lost that fight. You know what? Can I see the video? Okay, I should get that. Okay, cool. Can we do it again? All right, now you win. Or you might not win, but this time you don't lose by such a big margin.
Yeah.
You know, keep crushing it until you cross the finish line the best way. So I don't know if it's advice, but it's just a suggestion. That's a suggestion. Stay out of your head. Just stay out of your head. Your head on the negative side. Because I can always say, oh man, you know what? People ain't gonna show up for the shoot. What am I gonna do? I already have 60 plans in place for that. You know what I'm saying? So if this don't happen, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Matter of fact, you remember we were shooting that sketch and the dude, he flaked on the location. He flaked on the location.
Okay.
Called Aaron, yo man, he said, I heard the panic in your voice. My dad said, cool, come on. Shot over there, we shot. Easy. But you just gotta not focus on the negative. Because when you focus on the negative, that'll make you stay in the house.
Yeah, just to touch on that, like mentally, I feel
we're gonna wrap it up. 'Cause, you know, what's the name of it? Chop it up. We're gonna wrap it up. So no.
Hold on, we gotta cut this. Cut that shit.
No,
Stop it. I get you.
Come on.
Whoa, brother. You're in the wrong setting. All right, so yeah, like just to touch on that, like this week I would rate my mental like a 7. I don't know why. No, I mean, that's cool though, but y'all gave how y'all felt, and that's fine. I would say like a 7, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was in my head about this, you know what I'm saying? Just to touch on what you was talking about, like having those thoughts, like damn, like how this gonna go? Cause like now we got somebody else in here. It's only our second episode, and I be like in my head thinking about it, but it's just like taking that time, taking a step back, calming down, and then approaching it with a calmer mind. You know what I'm saying? I can always move better with a calmer mindset. So it's like I did that a lot with journaling. Like I really been rocking with journaling lately, and that really keeps me grounded. I didn't really do a lot of meditation this week, but journaling helped me like ground me and like keep those negative thoughts, I guess, out in the back of my mind. You know what I'm saying? So pretty good week, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, for you with this, it's like, you know, if everything's not perfect, who knows it's not perfect? Y'all too. I don't know nothing. Right. I'm just a guest. So for me, this is perfect. You feel me? It's perfect for me. You know, I'm not like, oh man, what's going on? No, this is perfect. I'm the guest. And that's how I feel when it comes to movies. Like, oh man, we ain't gonna shoot that scene. Like, don't nobody know that but me.
Right.
So we ain't gotta shoot that scene. It's a cut.
Yeah.
You know? I wrote it, but it's not married, so it's gone. So with y'all, aside from, you know, it being nice and it's cold in here. I wish y'all turn that heat on. But you know,
I don't know if y'all can see me, but I'm
perfect.
It's hot in here. But yeah, man, that was another episode of Let's Chop It Up, man. We appreciate y'all for supporting us, the people who do support us and come and watch the videos. Definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate you for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. Always, man. You got a home here.
Support.
You know,
Gotta shake hands again.
It's always a home here, man.
I'll shake your hand.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Appreciate y'all. Peace.